It is Saturday, January 24th, 2026. Where are the pro-life people?
That we want to make sure everybody knows was taken from a different angle than the first one, which was widely circulated online. It is very difficult to watch, but I'm going to play it for everybody and get both of your reactions to what we're seeing in it on the other side. Here we go. Go ahead, Josh, play it.
People, what's wrong with you? Honestly.
Okay, what has become apparent is there were two people in the scuffle from this vantage point. We were not able to see a second person. We do not know the identity of the second person, and we are very much trying to work out more details. They are hard to find right now because we're not getting answers from the federal government in terms of the details. But gentlemen, from what you have seen, I'll let you go first, Rob. Does this offer a different perspective for you? And does it answer anything more beyond the first video that you were able to watch earlier today with us?
It actually does. It shows what led to the first video was very much the fight had already started. This one shows a lead up to it. And it looks like a woman was thrown down by an ICE agent. And the victim, the subject, goes to her aid. The ICE agent who threw her down immediately sprays him with it appears to be like either tear gas or capstun. And then the fight starts to a point. They're trying to wrestle him down to arrest him. What it goes against is the statement that they came out that he went up to the law enforcement agencies with a gun brandished, because in none of this video that you see was his weapon out. And what kind of scares me is I carry concealed all the time. Retired FBI, I carry concealed all the time. If I happen to be there, I'm in the same situation. I'm armed. I'm trying to help someone. And then all of a sudden you get in a scuffle and your weapon's there. But at no time, and from the first video, when he's on all fours, when the subject's on all fours, I didn't see a gun in his hands either, which meant at that point he still hadn't, quote, gone for the gun. So the biggest thing is the statement is incorrect that they released. And that's what we saw on the last one, which is we talked about earlier. If you can't believe the statements that are being put out, it is just very troubling. And that's why you don't release statements until you have a somewhat investigation that people go through it. But they're just quick to come out and say something to the narrative to get people on the defensive that he came at them with a weapon. This video, even though it cuts off at the end, shows that that's not, in fact, what happened. And it's troubling. It is troubling beyond belief.
Tom, I'd like you to weigh in on what you were able to see. Do you concur with Rob's, what he has seen? Can you add anything to that?
I concur with Rob, and I'll add something. You see this guy trying to go to the aid of this woman that's been pushed down. They are pulling him away from her. Clearly, there's nothing in his hands, and they're wrestling with him, and they get him on the ground. Now, they use the word brand.